Dr. Wishnie, tell me, what would you say if you would have like one advice for people with feet? Which we hope is everybody. Kind of what are some of the big mistakes they make in general? What if you could give them some advice of like how to take care of their feet so they don't potentially have some problems down the road? What do you think that would be? What are some of the biggest neglects as people make with our feet?
Well, the foot is neglected. That's probably one part of the body that we neglect the most. It's all the way down there. We take a shower, we start from head to toe.
How can you say we neglect it the most? We walk on it every day. Every day we use it. How can you say we neglect it the most? Every day we use it.
We use it the most, okay, but we don't check them. We don't look at them. We have dry skin. We're busy people. It's winter time here in New Jersey, not in California. I don't think you guys get winter, but the feet get dry and cracked, and people don't spend the time to moisturize them. They cut their nails wrong. They cut them in the corners, not straight across. Which is actually what you're supposed to do, is cut them straight across and follow them around. The biggest thing is also they wear improper shoes. About 85% of the time, most people are wearing the wrong size shoe. Now, I'm not just talking about women who want to get those high heels on, and they love the shoe, and it comes in a size 6 only, and they're like a size 8, and they're squeezing their feet right into their shoes. I'm talking about even men. They don't even know if the shoe fits properly. We go to a shoe store and the guy says, just put a pad in there. They're just trying to sell shoes. They don't care about the fit of the shoe on your foot. So, I'm going to talk about that. How do you know if the shoe fits? Well, if the shoe fits, wear it, of course. But, what you do is take your thumb, okay? The width of your thumbnail should be the amount of space between the end of the longer toe. That could be your big toe, and that could be your second toe, because 50% of people have a longer second toe. So the width of your thumbnail between the end of the longest toe and the shoe, that's about half an inch, and that's how much space you need. And in addition, you should be able to spread your toes inside the shoe. So if you could do those two things, spread your toes and have the proper length, the shoe probably fits you no matter what it is. Because you could be a size 9 in one shoe, and the same in another brand you could be 9.5. And even the same brand but different style, you could have a different size shoe. So that's the first thing, wearing proper shoes. Shoes. Now shoes, really, if you wear the same shoe all day long, it lasts you about 6 months. Running shoes last you about 300 miles. If you alternate your shoes, every year you have to get rid of them or resole them. In a nice dress shoe like I wear, you can resole them. And also want to make sure your uppers are healthy and they're not stretched out. So a proper shoe, proper size, fit, and a comfortable shoe is really, really important. And then, keeping the area between your toes very dry.
Sorry, anything about the material of the shoe, kind of like, for instance, especially these days, you don't see so many leather soles anymore, and you see does that have an impact or not really? Should they be soft? Should they be hard? Is there something to do with the sweating? I mean, what about the material of the shoe?
Well, it depends on your foot type as well. Okay, so if you're heavy on your feet, you might like a lighter shoe, and that's okay. Leather is a breathable leather is the best thing to have. So none of this plastic stuff or vinyl. It makes your feet sweat, and you get athlete's feet and toenail fungus. This sole of the shoe, they have all these Vibram soles, which are nice and comfortable and they're good, but they're out longer than a leather sole or a steel shine shoe, and that's fine. That's not a problem. But as long as the leather part is not being stretched out when you put the foot of the shoe on, and it's staying nice and sturdy, a nice sturdy leather upper, that would be a great type of shoe to have.
Okay.
And if you want to talk about women's shoes, now women, I am not against high heel shoes, believe it or not, but I am against wearing high heel shoes in the mall, okay, or going supermarket shopping, Okay, they have purposes. You know, you want to wear a nice shoe if you're going out somewhere, if you're having dinner, but you're not doing a lot of walking. Okay, but if you're on your feet a lot, you want a nice, comfortable walking shoe.
So, no high heel shoes for waitresses.
That's probably not a good idea. You know, about an inch and a half the most.
In fact, me, I was brought up in Europe, and I was in the hotel business quite a bit. And actually, most waitresses there, there's a shoe. It wasn't the most gorgeous looking shoe. It wasn't super ugly, but you wouldn't want to wear it outside. I don't think any of the ladies would want to do that. But very, very comfortable waitress shoe. There was many hotels which insisted you wear that shoe, not because of a uniform, simply because they said, look, that's just, we think it's the best shoe to wear if you're all day long on the feet, and that's it. So there are obviously shoes for different professions made already, I suppose, right? And what you're saying is a high heel shoe is not made for going shopping.
That's correct. That's correct.
Good. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.